And welcome into Bon Appetit, or it could be Bad Appetit. You might say, what are you talking about? Well, you know what? This is the time of the year that people do an awful lot of tailgating. That means you're going to be doing a lot of eating before the game. Ooh, but more importantly, you're going to eat some maybe after the game. The important thing is, how long will that food stay good before you start saying, ooh, where's the bathroom?
Some
Today
good
we're
safety
very
things.
safety
Right,
things.
You're right. We need
Today
to think
we're
about
very happy to have with us the tailgate expert of the world, David Barranco.
The world.
Of the world.
Thank you.
And David is the proprietor of Chappy's Deli with locations in Auburn.
Right.
Also, a newest one is in Prattville, newest location. And then, of course, Pepper Tree in Montgomery. There's one at Baptist South. And on Perry Hill Road, which is the original one for the area here,
right.
which is undergoing a renovation right
Yes,
now.
our 25-year anniversary facelift.
Wow.
Facelift.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know if you get facelifts at 25, but I'm needing one now, but we're giving that store one.
We're good like we are.
We are.
Absolutely.
Wisdom
We need to
lines.
have things the way they are. But David, I know during this time of the year, on a Saturday morning, it's game day, you're getting tons of people coming in, just getting a lot of the things that you have that are to-go things that they're going to take to a game. And we need our viewers to kind of see some of the things here, first of all.
Sure.
But how do we keep our stuff safe?
Certainly, certainly. It
And a
is.
great tip you had there, too, by the way, with this.
Well, it's such a fun time of year, and we've got so many different varieties of items that we can do, and some people come in. I just brought a sample this morning of a cooler-wrapped sandwich that can go directly in a cooler, and you're right, you got to be careful. The hotter it is, the more careful you've got to be, and basically that food safe zone is 41 degrees or below for cold foods, 135 degrees or above for hot foods, and you want to stay out of that in-between range. So it's important.
But once, like, in other words, if you get chicken strips,
Right.
I mean, obviously they have to start off warm.
Right.
But then, once you refrigerate them, you have to make sure they're below 41 degrees to keep it safe.
That's exactly
Then it's
right.
going to become cold chicken later on.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Now there's a few little, basically in general rules, anything out of refrigeration, if it starts at 41 degrees, you got 4 hours to eat it or throw it away. So
Okay.
you can kind of can time that a little bit better. And there's some foods naturally that are more food safe than others. Our slaw is a vinegar-based slaw, so there's not any mayonnaise in there. Our pasta salad, and of
Wait,
course,
you're going too fast. with
Oh,
this.
I'm
Let me-
sorry.
Okay.
By the time they know what it is, this is an excellent slaw. And David, I'm just going to pop the top here a little
Okay.
bit, just so you can just, if they can get in with camera, and which one you want to do. That one, fine. And this is like you say, it's a vinegar-based slaw.
Right.
It does not have any mayonnaise in it, so it's going to have a little bit longer, as we want to call it, a shelf life.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Now-
It'll turn into kraut maybe. But
Absolutely.
other than that, it'll
Hot
be
dog.
fine.
Then you got to get a hot dog.
Would the pasta salad be in that same category?
It would be. It would
Okay.
be because
Okay.
it's not a mayonnaise base. Now again,
Okay.
you want to follow the still. You're safest when you keep it 41 or 4 hours basically when you're
Okay.
going. Now potato salad, even though it's commercial-based mayonnaise, has a high acid content and it lasts longer than it's safer than the others. But you still
But
want to
that
be
does
careful.
have a mayonnaise in it.
It does have mayonnaise, and
Right.
that one I would.
So, how many hours would you?
Well, again, 4 hours. If you pull it out, it's 41 degrees, 4 hours, eat it or consume it. So long as, now you get some of those hot days, they get 190 degrees.
Right.
If it gets above, 70 to 80 to 90, then you maybe want to.
And if you get to that 4-hour mark, and then you say, "Woo, I'm getting close to that 4," you're actually even dangerous at that point putting it back in, then, aren't you?
That's right. That is
So
exactly right.
if,
It's
what I
cumulative.
we would probably suggest that if you're going to get something again that has that mayonnaise base, I mean, obviously, take it out. You're going to eat right then and there.
Right.
And then it's before the game. You're getting ready to go to the game. Look at things that are sensitive, like David says. And if it's something with the mayonnaise base, go ahead and get it put back into the cooler.
Right, right.
Exactly.
Another thing a lot of people do, we can make sandwiches on smaller trays or boxes, but these trays.
This is a great hint.
Yeah,
Look at this
These
real.
these
I'm gonna
trays, we put them on, and I should have had sandwiches in there. When you get, keep it in the cooler,
Well,
but when
no
you
matter what you've got on that tray.
right,
Yeah.
when you get to your tailgate site, you can fill it with ice, and then put
Great idea.
put the tray
Super.
there, and then you've got some better holding time.
Give
Yeah,
you some
and
leeway.
you're not going to have. This is not the thing that's going to keep it below 41
No,
degrees.
it's not.
But again, like in the case of the, if you were to take that, you put the ice on there, you put this on there, it's
Right.
going to keep it cooler as you get closer
Exactly.
to that 4-hour
Make-
deal.
That's right. It'll allow that 4 hours to work.
Then you celebrate safely. I
Right.
think that's our message.
Okay, normally ice in the ice chest. I mean, if you've got a good ice chest, it should last.
This looks like a good ice chest.
Well, we're going to get Virginia. Next time we're on Virginia, we're bringing the Alabama one. I just happen to just have an
It's
Auburn
okay.
one.
It's
Auburn one
okay.
was ready. But anyway, ice in the ice chest usually is going to last you. How long will that ice in a good ice chest keep things at about 41 degrees?
Well, no, a real good ice chest like those Yeti coolers,
Right.
I mean, they're
For a
a couple
week.
of days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they go crazy.
Right.
A normal ice chest, you know, you're going to be fine during your tailgating day. Doesn't hurt to bring another bag in a cooler and then refresh it and dump the water, but depending on how hot it is, that's generally going to take care of you. Now, you do want to put, you know, more sensitive things in the bottom. If you're in and out
Right,
the ice
right.
chest a lot and you've got your
Right.
Coke or water or beer or whatever, you want the sandwiches in the bottom, a Ziploc bag or something like that.
Okay, so
that-
before we close, we want to let people know Chappy's Deli, you guys have been around for 25 years.
25 years.
It's Chappy's Deli is your hometown deli. Remember that. They are hometown folks, very actively involved in this community, do wonderful things in the community. Just about everybody in the store is going to know you, and
That's
you're going to
right.
know them. The latest location just opened up in Prattville.
Right.
And you guys are open 6 days a week, open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's right.
Support
And-
your local
Right.
folks and keep your money and your jobs in Alabama.
Absolutely. And of course, with it being tailgating season, you can go online and find out about all the to-go things that you can have for tailgating, and you can place the order, pick it up, or they deliver.
Right.
It will
Wow.
deliver.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
we'll bring
Good.
it to you.
Thank you so much, David, for
Thank
being with
you.
us. And just remember, the safety is in your hands. As we talked about in this day and age, you got to be careful of your own health. One of the ways is to have safe food when you're tailgating. We'll be right back right after this.